Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Yang berusaha Dr. Norisa Suhaili, Deputy Director General of Education, School Operations Sector, Ministry of Education Malaysia. Honorable Professor Dr. Nurlida Abu Qasim, Dean Kuliah of Education, International Islamic University, Malaysia. Accompanying officers from the Ministry of Education, Malaysia, Deputy Deans, Head of Departments, lecturers, staff and students of IIUM, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Salam Malaysia Madani, and a very good morning. On behalf of the organizing committee, I bid you ahlan wa sahlan and welcome to the KOED Alumni Premier Lecture, The Direction of Education in the Context of Malaysia Madani, the Challenges and New Initiatives. Alhamdulillah, we are indeed honored to have the presence of Yang Berusaha Dr. Norisa Deputy Director General of Education for School Operations Sector, to enlighten us on the topic today, inshallah. But before we further continue, I would like to invite Assistant Professor Dr. Ja'far Parambur to lead the dua recitation. فليتفضل مشكورا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد. اللهم رب يسر ولا تعسر، رب زدنا علما وحلما وفهما وعقلا وأدبا وإيمانا كاملا، رب تمم بالخير والسعادة. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما. اللهم بارك لنا في جميع أمورنا، خصوصا في أمرنا هذا، بركة تامة دائمة كما باركت على عبادك الصالحين. اللهم بارك لنا في تعلمنا وتعليمنا وتدريسنا وكسبنا وأموالنا وأولادنا وفي سائر أمورنا، بركة تامة دائمة كما باركت على عبادك الصالحين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Jazakallah khair, Doctor. With great honor, now I have the pleasure to call upon Honorable Professor Dr. Nurlida Abu Qasim, Dean Kuliah of Education, International Islamic University, Malaysia, to deliver her welcoming remarks. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I bid welcome to Yang Berusaha Dr. Nurlida Suhaili, Timbalan Pengarah Pendidikan, Sektor Operasi Sekolah, dan juga pegawai daripada KPN. I would like to welcome also the members of the Kuliah of Education, professors, doctors. Many thanks to Associate Professor Dr. Azam Othman for arranging for this very, I think, timely engagement with our alumni, and for Yang Berusaha Dr. Nurlida, for your information. Dr. Hazika is alumni. Okay. Dr. Ja'far is also one of our alumni, and there are many in here as well. We have our lecturers here, our students, and I'm very happy that this is going to be the first of many, inshallah. That we want our alumni to be engaged with us, and we want our students to know who are the alumni, the alumnus or alumna of the Kuliah of Education, who has in their career have contributed immensely to the nation as well as to the global arena. So I hope that when you watch the multimedia just now, the university has changed so much. Right, the university has changed so much, and I hope that, I think we are all striving for the better, and we hope that with your lecture, we can learn much more so that we can implement it. And for your information also, that we are in the midst of our curriculum review for both our postgraduate program and also our undergraduate programs. So we like to know what are the expectations of the Ministry of Education, so that we can prepare our pre-service teachers so that they can be the teachers that you hope that they will be. And one of the things that I always tell the students is that in the past, the teachers are the source of reference. Dia they are community leader. But somehow along the years, this community leadership has sort of fizzled away. And to many, it is just a job. dan kita nak bawa balik lah. We want to bring that back, that spirit back, and we hope that with Malaysia Madani, we can make the presence of our teachers within all the communities to be something that is that people will recognize their presence and that they will also lead the community. Itulah harapan kita. So I think all of us are looking forward to the lecture. So welcome once again and many thanks for accepting our invitation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, thank you so much, Professor Dr. Nurlida. Now the main agenda for the program, the lecture by Yang Berusaha Dr. Nurisa. But before that, allow me to introduce a little bit about our speaker today. Yang Berusaha Dr. Nurisa is originally from Sarike, Sarawak. She graduated from UKM in 1988 with Ijazah Sarjana Muda Sastra Kepujian Komunikasi. And in 1989, she took Diploma in Education in IIUM. Then she continued doing Masters in Curriculum in the University of Houston, Texas in 1996. And finally, she was awarded with Doctoral Research Degree, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum from IIUM in 2008. So she's one of KOED notable alumni. Alright, Yang Berusaha Dr. Nurisa was awarded as Pengetua Cemerlang twice, I think more than this, in 2013 and 2020, and her achievements, her achievements, mashallah, if I am to read this, maybe we'll finish tomorrow, a lot I tell you, alhamdulillah. So some of them are Anugerah Melintang, Anugerah Ketua Menteri Sarawak, Anugerah Tawaran Baharu kepada Pengetua, a lot of Anugerah Perkhidmatan Cemerlang, mashallah. And the recent ones are Anugerah Ketua Menteri Sarawak and Pingat Perkhidmatan Cemerlang Emas in 2021. Mashallah, such an inspiration, Dr. Well done. Alright, so those are some of the achievements, but I bet she'll tell you more, hopefully. So without further ado, it is with great honor I respectfully invite Yang Berusaha Dr. Nurisa Suhaili to deliver her lecture. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Terima kasih Dr. Hazika, right? Dr. Hazika, Prof. Dr. Lee, Dean Kuliah of Education IIUM, Professors, Associate Professors, Lecturers, Students ada kan? Nampak sama. That's mean the lecturers look younger. Okay, Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wasahbihi ajma'in. First of all, thank you so much. It has been 40 years I left this beautiful place. Once upon a time, 14 years ago, I graduated from IIUM. And I'm always thankful for that experience. As mentioned by Dr. Hazika just now, I was also from, I did my diploma in education back then in Petaling Jaya, section 17. I think I was the second group. Those were the days. And I'm very grateful for every moment, to every person that I met along the journey, including Dr. Haniza, Dr. Bob, Dr. Sulaiman just now, Zainurin. Yeah. I still remember you. Okay? Once again, thank you for the opportunity given to me to share. Not to say lecture, but this is more on sharing session, and allow me to use both BM and English for today's session. Okay, this will be my outline of sharing today. First and foremost on introduction. Then I will touch a little bit on Malaysia Education Development Plan, which is now in the phase of soft landing. Sebab kita cikgu kan, I don't feel comfortable staying there. Cikgu UIA dia kena aktif bergerak. Yeah, then you can see me. I remember the late Prof. Atan Long. Remember him? Memang saya akan ingat his advice. Being a teacher, don't sit and don't stand still. Move around. And I hold to his advice even after my 30 more years in teaching career. Sampai tak sedar diri pun ni ada berapa? Ada masa you tak boleh nak berdiri gini kan, but I did that. Okay, next the 7 teras pendidikan. Then issues and challenges due to time limitation. I think I will only think about 4 issues, and finally is conclusions. Okay, this is our falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Also, saya banyak memorize ni when I did my pendidikan di UIA diploma. Memang ingatlah tak boleh to stop. And what phrase yang you have to memorize wholeheartedly, not only mulut. Ini kita old school punya cikgu. But I must tell you, teachers nowadays are different. I will tell you lah lepas ni sikit-sikit ya. Okay, iaitu our aim is to produce Malaysian citizen yang incorporate physically, mentally, emotionally, and intellect. Spelling intellect salah, I think. Tak sempat nak ubah. Okay, that is the Malaysian that we want. Betul, I think memang true enough kita tengok how society and what will happen if only physical being addressed. Kalau only intellect being addressed, no adab, no nilai, no values to uphold, and nothing. Itu yang saya sedih. To see what will happen to Malaysia in 10-20 years to come, just look at our generation. Yes, sad but true. This morning adalah aduan. I'm in charge of school operation. Jadi phone saya ni banyak on aduan. Along the way, mana my officer? 30 minutes talking to one mom, complaining about everything under the sun. So I told him, kenapa you nak entertain? Tapi he will learn lah. Saya orang tua, I dah learn a lot. Saya kata, nanti you learn. Dia kata, macam mana? How did you take that, doctor? Saya kata, listen, masuk, keluar. You cannot take everything. But, of course, there are things you need to ponder upon. But not everything. Why? Because not everything is within our control. You can't control everything. Some of the things are beyond our control. So just listen, then that's it. Nanti you pun tak sihat kan? So regardless of time, kita nak melahirkan insan yang seimbang. Ya, insan yang baik, insan yang cemerlang. That is why our DG, he is more on telling us to produce students ABC, anak yang baik, lagi cerdik. Why baik? The values first. Because to me, educating is about heart. It's about emotion. It's about spiritual. Without it, that is not education at all. So yang penting hati. Okay. For your information, ini statistik umum. You can see now, our murid is more than 5 million. These are the students yang register with KPM. We have students yang not registered. We have schools yang not registered. Macam quite a number of sekolah tahfiz not registered with us. So that one is not in our radar. We cannot, not within our capture. So ini yang berdaftar is 10,231. Some are sekolah kerajaan, sekolah bantuan, some are expatriate, some are private schools, but some sekolah agama memang tak berdaftar. We have one in Pahang, mula-mula not registered with us, then registered, then kita bantu. We supply them with teachers, with textbooks, with facilities, including kursi meja. Then they decided to withdraw from KPM. So that if that is the choice of lembaga pengurus sekolah, we can host them. So dia keluar. So now still lah, tak boleh nak pujuk. Dia nak keluar lah. Dia bikin nak pujuk. So 10,000 plus. Cikgu, we have 412. This number yang as of April 2023. Okay, so cikgu kita 412,000. Kadang-kadang dia memang lebih lah, dia berubah. The number is memang every year berubah, every day, not every day berubah. Some may left the service, some retired, some passed away, dia berubah. But this is around the figure. And one of our issues now, kita masih shortage of teachers. Nanti saya akan terangkannya. Okay, so memang you can see the numbers, the imbalance between male and female. Kan? These are among our issues. Banyak female as compared to male. Tak tahu, maybe the nature of the job. But if you go to rural area in Sabah, Sarawak, they have the males are banyak situ. Tapi kalau di bandar memang female, memang ramai cikgu perempuan. So ada isu. Ada jugalah isu dia bila ramai sangat perempuan ni. Dia ada isu lah, perempuan jugalah, ada isu jugalah. I don't know apa isu dia, but ada lah isu dia. Lepas tu bila dia kahwin semualah, dia ada isu minta pindah dan sebagainya. Okay, this is what I mentioned just now, our blueprint of education, which was launched back in 2013 and now in the phase of soft landing 2025. We are in the third wave, which I would say, if I may recap, some of you are familiar with this. Number one is to assess of students, 100% of enrollment. But we still have students are not going to school, we still have dropout and so forth. We still have that, especially in rural areas, sekolah orang asli, but we are doing our very best. Among our strategy are introducing K9 and K11. What does that mean? In the same school block, they are having students from year 1 reaching up to form 1, the same building. This is to minimize the amount of students dropping out from schooling system, especially in Sarawak, Pahang, Perak, Sabah. Okay, number 2 is quality. Okay, you may question me, but we are trying our very best. And to me also, we should see quality is more than just numbering. To me, quality is quite subjective. You can look at the well-being of the kids, well-being of the teachers as part of the quality. You may also see things and PISA as part of the quality. There are many ways how you can interpret quality. Number 3, equity. Yes, we have gap. These are the 3 gaps highlighted in the blueprint. Number 1 is urban and rural. We must accept the fact that the gap is there. As far as achievement is concerned, the gap is there between rural and urban. And slowly, the performance among students in rural area are increasing. This one we are looking at SPM. Number 2 is by socio-economic. We all know that in Malaysia we have T20, M40 and P40. This is the fact that we have to accept. And we have to accept the fact also there is gap. I think this is related also to exposure. The kids at urban, the kids at T20 or M40, they are more exposed, more likely to expose as compared to the B40. The exposure will lead to the differences between this group. And then by gender, I must say that generally girls perform better. Dr. Bob is smiling at me, then I will elaborate then. So how do we tackle this gap? So at KPM, what we are doing in order to tackle this gap, I'm taking SPM for instance. So to increase the result, we focus on boys, especially in the rural area. So with this, indirectly, we are helping the kids to increase the result. Number 4 is unity. We encourage kids and students to share their values. In other words, the differences between them due to ethnicity, religion, or belief, or whatever, we want them to live harmoniously. And last but not least is efficiency, where we hope our system is managed effectively at all levels. Not only at ministry, but also at state level, district level, and also school level. Okay, these are the students that we wish. Just now I mentioned to you on the philosophy. So number 1, knowledge. This is important. Thinking skills, leadership skills, bilingual proficiency, ethics, spiritually, and national identity. And I must admit that due to pandemic, 2 years happening, there is quite a number of differences in gap. We are now struggling with it. There are many dimensions that you can see the effect of COVID. Number 1, we must admit the learning loss is there. The students are struggling. During that 2 years, they were struggling, especially maths, science, English. Now we can see the effect. The effect is now. So we are encouraging the teachers. Some of them, they have to do to go back to lower down the approach, because the content is not there, not fully there. We also can blame because the whole world is now having the effect of a pandemic. Of course, we can blame COVID all the time. I know the teachers, what is that? Why is that so COVID? Why is that so COVID? Oh, saya kata COVID saja bersalah, you tak bersalah. Because COVID tak boleh cakap, kan? So COVID semua COVID, because of COVID. And yang paling asas, we can shift our system to January calendar takvim also because of COVID. This one betul lah. In our akta, number of school days must be minimum 190 days. So kita stop sekolah, we only can start in March. Sekarang most parents every now and then nak back January, so used to January. Of course lah, dari segi financial pun dia ada problem, because finance start January, bukan start March. But we can't start yet January, because the number of schooling days akan sampai 190. Nanti see you in court. So kena berjaga-jagalah, ya. Maybe kalau ada soalan boleh kot in between, ya. I try to answer. Okay, these are our 7 trust. First is communication. I do believe, tadi Azika sebut, saya graduate in communication. Yes, I do believe, and because communication is very important. I always remind myself, not only what you say is important, but how you say. Some people, they get mad, they angry. But to me, you can also get angry without screaming, right? Sometimes silence is the best revenge. Tapi ada orang tak faham pun. Kita silent, dia tak faham. Kena cakap juga, ya. Okay, so communication. We found out there are issues arise due to lack of communication, due to misunderstanding between schools, simple lah, school teachers and parents. Or district officer, education officer dengan sekolah, or kementerian. So ada maklumat yang tak ada, kementerian tak cakap apa-apa, but dia bawa, kementerian minta ini, minta itu. Dia kepekatan berlaku. Kadang-kadang dilute of information berlaku. So this is due to communication. Our point here is communicate well, understand better, and move forward. That is why pada saya, sometimes we don't listen. We hear, but we don't listen. We look, but we don't see. Irony, ya? Tuhan buat dua telinga so that we listen more, we talk less. But we didn't. We talk more, we don't listen. We only hear, we don't listen. We look, but we don't see. Ini kita, we are trying our very best to make people understand, especially parents, to make them understand our aspiration, our objectives. Kan macam tadi anak, the importance of having good communication. Of course kita memang susah lah. Macam tadi 5 million students, kalau darab 10 million parents, semua ada different character. Some memang suka komplain, dia tak ada kerja lain, all the time Facebook, Twitter, tak boleh salah. They never appreciate you, but that is life. You have to go on. Okay, second is penekanan kepada aspek karamah insaniyah melalui pembentukan adab, akhlak dan integriti. I think this is clearly stated in Malaysia Madani. We want Malaysian yang ada akhlak, yang ada adab. This one memang I ingat lah sampai bila-bila being a UIA alumni, I'm always thankful and I'm always proud. Kalau bercakap dengan cikgu pun saya cakap macam ni. Sebagai guru, as mentioned by Prof just now, guru ni sepatutnya mulia, a noble profession. Saya bangga, I'm really proud saya jadi cikgu for 30 years. Dah nak besar lah. Always proud. Well, yes, I understand some teachers memang they don't portray that noble. Ada 500, 400 lebih guru, macam-macam lah. Integrity, sad but true sexual harassment. Memang ada ustaz, ustazah. Tapi sebelumlah saya akan tanya you mana. Takut saya UIA. But ustaz, ustazah, yes. I was telling Dr. Bob just now. Yesterday I was attending this meeting on kenaikan pangkat. Di situlah, okay, apa salah cikgu ni seksual, apa salah ni tidak hadir bertugas. Some 934 days tak hadir bertugas. Cikgu, what do you expect? Cikgu ni segala-galanya, as mentioned by Prof just now kan, once upon a time when Malaysia belum merdeka, cikgu ni lah pejuang nasionalis. Sekarang memang ada cikgu yang baik. I must accept the fact that ada cikgu yang baik. They are our unsung heroes out there. But at the same time, ada cikgu yang macam ni. All the time, criticizing the government, criticizing KPM. Online, TikTok, dalam kelas, tunjuk budak. That is very unethical and unprofessional. Kita call cikgu yang kita tahu ada. That is very unethical, man. You know, yang they making fun, making joke of the students punya assignment. Oh, that is very unethical. Very unethical. So kita ambil tindakan. But 415,000 tak dapat semualah. Ada yang pandai. There are some of them berselindung di sebalik nama hero pahlawan mata satu. Oh, kita pun tak kenal. But because I deal with one guy, nama dia Panglima Bermata Satu. Saya kata Panglima Bermata Satu, tapi the words that he used, my goodness. Why saya kata you tak layak menjadi cikgu. Tak layak. You don't deserve. Tapi kan ada perasaan. Ada perasaan. Beria dah saya marah. He can look at me. Tahulah saya lepas. Spiderman ini. Tarik balik. So life, the moment you register yourself, you report yourself as duty, accept it whole. It is a package. Tak boleh kata, oh saya tak nak ni cikgu, saya tak nak ni cikgu, saya nak sekolah ni. I was a formerly director pendidikan Sarawak. Ada cikgu belum report to Sarawak, oh saya nak sekolah yang satu flight. Satu flight Okay, can build your own school at the Kuching airport. Boleh? Please don't be so choosy. That is a package. Kalau tak, jangan jadi cikgu. Jangan jadi cikgu. Ingin saya nak sekolah macam ni. I receive one letter, appeal letter from. Belum hantar juga, dia minta transfer. Why? Because there is no KFC outlet. That was 2008. Sounds funny, right? Itulah reality. I'm telling you, itulah reality. But nanti cikgu marah saya pula. But we have teachers yang really all out there, our unsung heroes, going extra miles, yang all out berkorban. Macam lilin, saya kata tak perlu you bakar diri. You can be lilin, tak perlu membakar diri. Yes, kita ada ramai juga yang all this technology, we have influencer, kita ada bagus cikgu ni. Biasalah, ada yang bagus, ada yang bagus ya. Okey. Memberi perhatian kepada isu kemiskinan, multidimensi. We have kemiskinan. Kemiskinan not just about duit. Kemiskinan tak ada tempat di rumah, no room. Tak ada kerusi, kena duduk menulis dan sebagainya. Makan tak cukup. Saya selalu, when I go to school visit, saya selalu tanya, okay, siapa ada breakfast pagi ni? And students, they are honest. Dia kata apa? Nothing to eat. Primary school, nothing to eat. Saya pergi Kelang. I asked the form 5 students, okay, tell me honestly, how many of you are working part-time? I think only one girl and one boy didn't put up the hand. The rest. So saya kata, why must you work? There's not SPM. Saya kata, if I don't work, there's nothing to eat. Ialah sebab pandemik dan sebagainya kan. Tapi memanglah ada budak ni nak bekerja, dia nak duit. Pun ada juga lah. Ya. Bukan sebab miskin, dia nak duit tu, nak beli phone, nak beli gadget, pun ada juga lah. Tak dinafikan ya. Okay. Memberi perhatian kepada isu keciciran pendidikan serta masalah literasi dan numerasi. Yes, saya pengetua pun lama. Ada isu student dah sampai secondary school tak boleh menulis dan membaca. They only can write their names. Ada can read tetapi very slow. Okey, kita apa yang kementerian buat, some of them adalah due to disabilities, learning difficulties. But sad to say, ada parents they just don't want to admit. Dia macam denial. Oh, anak I normal. Tak mau kelas khas. We have parents yang in that denial. Oh, takkanlah anak saya. Ramai mereka ni ayah dan ibu profesional. So the kids, can you imagine, masuk kelas biasa perdana, the streaming yang biasa tu sama dengan yang lain yang normal, sedangkan dia ada learning difficulties, so dia tak dapat cope. So inilah yang menjadikan the gap getting wider and wider and wider and wider. But only if we pull out the kid, buat special setting, special cikgu with special training. I have seen some of them, dia boleh, because God creates kita dengan different kan, keupayaan kita. Not everybody is academically inclined. Some may be good at language, Some may be good at speaking and talking. Some may be good dalam psikomotor. Because tak sama. Kita tak boleh paksa using the same testing because they have different potential. So sebab itu bila kita hapus masuk PT3, we can see now the students develop at their own pace. Dengan berbagai rupanya. Some of them are good in acting, some are good in drawing, in singing, whatever they are good at. Selagi benda tu tak salah, to me, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't stop them. Sama ada you by being parent ke, cikgu ke, nanti future teachers, don't stop. Oh ini tak boleh, ini berdosa. Jangan terus label. Of course, right is right, wrong is wrong. Wrong can never be right, can never be wrong. Ada, tapi janganlah terlalu cepat. Don't be too judgmental lah in teaching. Ya. Okay, kemudian fokus kepada kebajikan guru. Ini cikgu pun samalah. Saya pun cikgu. Some cikgu always saying that dia banyak kerja. Kita pindah, dia marah. Iji tukar. And cikgu ni, sorry to say, I have to admit lah. Dia macam masuk to that one, dia macam tak ada exit, you know. Dia katakan orang Kelantan. Anyone from Kelantan here? Oh, Kelantanese. Kelantan adalah negeri yang dah penuh. You nak masuk Kelantan, my darling, my dear, sorry. Accept English. Kena accept English. So sekarang Kelantan dia cukup cikgu, but mismatched in terms of options. Dia have banyak ustazah. Kedah pun sama, Terengganu pun sama. So I went to Kedah end of last year. So I was asking them, dia kata tak cukup cikgu English. So how? Saya kata, what is your planning? What are your strategies? So we ask ustazah to teach English. Sebelum saya marah, dia cakap apa tau? No doktor, ustazah from UIA. Betul. Quite a number of schools dah saya check yang teaching English ni adalah from UIA, regardless of option. Bukan ambil English, saya pun debar-debar lah dengan berdebar. Tapi yang saya pergi few schools, bagus UIA, beri tepukan. Good job lecturers, Dr. Hadiza, Dr. Bob, Dr. Sulaiman, Zainuddin, good job, keep it up. Memang bagus UIA ni, dia pandai cewa. Dia boleh lah. Saya pun masa tu lah saya mengaku, saya pun UIA dulu. Tapi I must tell you that memang saya mengaku, sentiasa saya cakap dengan orang, saya UIA and I'm always proud. Okay. Jadi guru ni, yes, kita jaga the well-being, but at the same time, saya cakap, cikgu, you need to understand, bumi Tuhan is luas. Not necessary you are from Kelantan, bukan orang Kelantan kan, bukan you orang Kelantan, balik Kelantan. Not necessary you are Sarawakian, you are just Sarawak. Tak, hukum alam tak macam tu. God has, orang Sarawak ni, orang Sarawak, saya pun orang Sarawak. Tengok kan, bumi Tuhan ni luas. Believe me, wherever you are, that is the best place for you. Whatever you are doing, regardless of your grade, that is the best for you. Tuhan buat apa yang terbaik untuk kita. Maybe we don't like that. Kita tak berapa nak suka, tetapi itulah yang terbaik. So just trust the process, go with the flow, have faith in Him. Ini pun saya belajar dari UIA ni. Semua belajar UIA. Okay, kemudian tumpuan Obaswai. We still have, nanti saya ada gambar Sabah Sarawak ni dilapidated. Still 2023, dah more than almost 60 years merdeka, 60 years Sabah Sarawak, masih ada bangunan yang dah dilapidated schools. Kita di KPM, kita grade how we are using skala sikit, from 1 to 7. I think familiar with you, Dr. Bokman. 1 ni selamat, 7 tidak selamat untuk diduduki. And masih ada orang duduk tak selamat pun, dah tak boleh duduk. Sebab no other place. So 7 mesti been verified by JKR. Dia tak boleh perception, dia mesti ada technical expert pandangan lah. But five, yes, perception. And when you talk about perception, kadang-kadang this one to five cikgu yang buat. The teachers at the school yang akan isi the orang, we call it emis online. So dia akan isi lah. Okay, kadang-kadang cikgu, layman macam saya ni, tengok lubang sikit, oh ni tak selamat. Padahal tak ada apa pun. Some teachers macam pula. That is how kita buat scale the safety of the school. Okay, kemudian meningkatkan keupayaan pendidikan digital. Yes, the gap is also there. Can you imagine students in Cyberjaya, in Putrajaya dengan all the peralatan sekolah as compared to rural Sarawak? The gap is there. The gap is real. We try to narrow down the gap, and we try our very best. Okay, what can you tell me? Anyone of this picture? Picture speak more than 1,000 words. What can you tell me? Ni orang-orang UIA. Ada yang nak cakap? Anyone of you? Okay, ni dulu this one first. What can you say of this picture? This picture was taken in 2022. Ini saya. Anyone? Sekolah di Barang. Ini bukan masa sekolah, Prof. Ini masa petang-petang. They were tinggal di asrama. Mereka tinggal di asrama. This boy, standard 1. Dia orang Penan, Islam, namanya Hasanuddin. This boy, guess siapa nama dia? Kalau betul kan saya bagi hadiahkan. Siapa pandai? Zainuddin? Johnny, tak tepat. Nama dia mesti you selalu dengar nama. Bukan. Dia bukan Islam. Oh tak apalah, nanti tak solat Jumaat, tak tepat. Okay, his name is Zuckerberg. Orang Penan, Zuckerberg. Exactly the same spelling. Saya ada ambil gambar dia. Okay. Mark tak ada, there's no Mark, only Zuckerberg. Tak nama. Kita tak ada nama Zuckerberg. Oh, his name is Zuckerberg. Oh, saya pronounce his name betul-betul, takut salah kan. Saya mula-mula saya ingat dia idol tau, tulis kat kartel tu. So I saw one kartel, Zuckerberg. Saya tanya cikgu, his idol is it? No, his name. Saya panggil dia, his name, Zuckerberg. Macam-macam. Einstein pun ada, sosok lah. Modern ni orang benar. Ini sekolah ni di Ulu Barang. Okay. Saya nak katakan, student ni, if they are not staying in the hostel, dia tak pergi sekolah. As young as 7 years old, staying di asrama. Can you imagine? What about anak kita? 7 tahun. Bukan 17 tahun, 7 tahun. And that is how they survive. Okay, ini baru lepas Ramadan, lepas di Limbang. Also standard 2 lah. Standard 2, standard 1. Limbang. Ni sahur. Sahur pukul 4 pagi. Asrama duduk atas, Dewan Makan duduk bawah. And that is how they survive. Dan ini masih berlaku in 2023. But dia tak complain, they don't complain. To me, inilah the true meaning of education. This is where they learn, this is where they grow. Jangan pula takut pergi Sarawak lepas ni. SKM, right? SKM ni, sekolah ni, tapi ada juga the beauty part of it lah. Dia kita pergi Bario, remember? Saya tak pergi Bario, this is Limbang. But di school memang bagus, budak-budak 4 AM pergi sahur, tengok anak kita kat rumah 4 AM. Boleh buat sahur, jalan, they have to walk. Okay, so lesson, be grateful, be thankful with whatever we have. Sedih sikit no? To me, education does not transform the world. Education changes people, people change the world. Ini yang sangat kita kena pegang. Okay. Ini challenges. Number 1 is human resource. Okay. When I say human resource, kita di pendidikan ni kita ada guru, kita ada bukan guru. The guru kita memang ada shortage. And when I talk about challenges, we are not only the quantity, but most important thing is the quality. The quality of teachers is very important because if the teachers are good, percayalah cakap saya, students akan bagus. If the teachers malas, masuk kelas pun lambat, mengantuk, less enthusiasm, tak minat nak jadi cikgu, saya kata cikgu 25 hari bulan. You know what cikgu 25 hari bulan? Gaji dalam otak dia 25. Ini yang mesti. And dia tak berjalan doing whatever online, jual online, jual emas online. Yes, ada cikgu. Penuh barang kat sekolah, barang Shopee. Dia jadi dealer, beli barang kat Shopee, dia jual lagi. Saya kata, what will happen? Ni sedih. So cikgu, if you betul-betul nak jadi cikgu, bulatkan tekad. Ikhlaskan ini, saya ajar di UIA ni. Kerana Allah. Tak ada kerana lain. Not because of pangkat, not because of, you nak glamour, tak ada nak jadi cikgu glamour. Sengit-sengit tudung panas, tak ada aircon. That is the reality. Tetapi kepuasan is there, satisfaction. Jadi kalau nak jadi cikgu, kena fikir betul-betul. Masih belum terlambat untuk berubah. Kan? But if you want to ask me, I never regret. Not even a second. Walaupun dulu saya tak nak jadi cikgu, Prof. That is why saya keluar, saya jadi guru sandaran at that time. Then I came back to UIA, Petaling Jaya, Section 17. Sewa rumah kat Section 17 tu, pergi kelas, nak jadi cikgu juga. Akhirnya, masa tu ada offer UKM. I kata, saya nak jadi cikgu. Saya nak juga jadi cikgu. And I never regret. Sebab saya tahu saya suka buat. Ya? So kalau macam susah ni, masih ada masa. Keluar. Ingat ni, jangan nak minta pindah. Ini satu, buat cikgu sekarang ni tak malu minta pindah, Prof. Tak malu. And they will use all whatever means that they have. Istana. Guna istana. Guna menteri tu tak payah cakap. Selalu kan saya dapat. Menteri, tukar ni, tukar tu, pindah sini. Cantik muka. Saya kata. Dengan saya susah sikit nak dapat. Dia akan dapat. Crying dekat office saya di KPM tu, dekat luar tu biasa. You dengar orang menangis ke, nak minta pindah. Especially nak masuk Kelantan. Bagus. Memang dia macam tu lah. Dia akan katalah, ni lah stress. Tapi that is the fact. Saya kata, if you look at other careers, such as policeman, army, if they are being transferred to other places, do they complain? I think I never see. Tak pernah nampak polis complain. Dia tak. Askar marah kena hantar ke Sarawak. Marah dalam Facebook. Apa ni Kementerian Pertahanan ni? Dia tak nampak. Tapi cikgu, dia marah. Pukul lagi. Jadi cikgu, when you choose this noble profession, do it wholeheartedly. Tengok ni dia, Prof. So, saya tahu dia baru nampak dia muda. If you choose this profession, my advice is do it wholeheartedly. The challenges will be there. Ups and downs, rain and shine, days and nights, that is normal. But things that don't kill you will make you stronger. Semangat pula. Okay. The quality is important. Macam saya cakap tadi, nanti saya akan sebut sebagai guru, your quality. Sebab you penting tahu, you have that impact on students. Some students, they don't like that subject because of the teacher, and vice versa. They love that subject also because of the teacher. See, macam pensyarah kan? Betul tak? Dia tak suka subjek tu sebab doktor ni tak, Prof ni kurang sikit. Betul, ada ke pernah cakap? Okay, we are also having challenges in terms of facilities. Yes, sekolah ada 10,000. Despite the fact that we are the top ministry yang terima allocation terbanyak, tapi kita punya our expenditure OE, operation expenditure banyak. 80% just to pay emolument. 80%, tinggal 20% lah nak bagi 10,000 sekolah. So that is where our challenges are. Facilities, you can see lah, ada sekolah yang hebat. At the same time, ada sekolah yang kita kesian tengok. Ada cikgu yang, ada guru, bilik guru yang semua ada. Facilities wise ada, but at the same time ada sekolah yang kesian. So the gap is there. The gap is there. Saya tak nafikan the importance of involvement from PIBG, PTA, community, rakan strategi KPM. Ini semua banyak membantu lah, bank, syarikat, for instance Petronas, bank dan sebagainya. Diorang ni banyak membantu lah. Kalau tak memang tak dapat. Okay, kemudian stakeholders, especially parents. Time change, people change. Gone were the days when dulu kita pergi sekolah kena marah cikgu, tak berani cakap kan, we don't dare to tell our parent kita kena marah cikgu, betul, sebab nanti kena lagi sekali kan. But nowadays time change, people change. Parent is no longer macam dulu. Parent hari ni pula lebih-lebih Maka tadi saya cakap dengan my officer Ruslan, one mother complaining 30 minutes on the phone dari Putrajaya sampai mana tadi? Sampai MRR2 masih on the phone. All sorts of things they complain. COVID lah, kenapa tak sanitize sekolah? Aduh, kenapa ada minta duit ni? Why must you have this camp, whatever. And then ada one parent also sekarang dia banyak email saya complaining about everything also. Dia kata anak dia spend too long at school. Where is kebajikan anakku? Berbaris panjang nak beli di kantin. Kenapa mesti ada kelas komputer? Ya Rabbi. So ini source of parent that we are dwelling now. Yes, janganlah kecil hati pula. Ada parent yang memang hebat. My experience di sekolah asrama, saya pengetua sekolah asrama, 2 sekolah asrama di Sains Kuching Utara dan Fatimah. PIBG memang fantastic. Alumni fantastic. Tapi adalah juga, mesti ada exceptional kan. Tapi that is how God want us to learn. Nothing is coincident in this world. There are reasons why along in this journey we met. Because God wants us to learn. Kita encounter with these challenges. Why? God wants us to be strong, to remain strong, and to move forward. So just accept the fact that is part and parcel of growing process. Move on, move forward. Okay, kemudian that facility, stake of parents memang susah lah. And you don't, not only parents kita punya yang majikan, syarikat yang akan menerima. Saya dengarlah some of them were telling us not marketable. Student kita ni not marketable. Communication wise out. Yes, betul. Tapi ada juga tak betul lah. Ada. That one, because there are so many factors. School is not the only factor. There are so many factors. Kan? Cuma memang kita faham there are students yang they don't socialize. They don't mix. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to address orang pun. So masuk interview, result semua A+. Masuk interview, they look at you, tak ada good morning, no thank you, no nothing pun keluar. You expect nak ambil? No. Tak dapat scholarship orang macam ni. So dia kadang-kadang the soft skill, the communication skill tu, the ability to control emotion is very important. Yang itu kena ada, the soft skill, kena ajar lah. Cikgu kalau perhaps nanti dia cikgu, that one tak diajar, but indirectly yes. Indirectly, yes, we need to teach our kids to appreciate things, kan? To say sorry, to say thank you. That is basic, really. Okay, kemudian yes, we are now living in the era of social media. Betul eh? Sikit-sikit social media, to the extent that at our ministry, the previous cabinet meeting kita buat tahu berapa tanggapan, what are the tanggapan, what are the perceptions of KPM. Memang selalu negatif. Yelah, yes, we cannot please everybody, we need to be on the right track. Saya kata, we need to always uphold our values, kan, our policies. But sekarang ni social media sangat berpengaruh. If you remember the case of Nixon, scandal Watergate, sebab mass media, how influential social media now can be. Memang influence, dia banyak, dia berpengaruh. Now student, kalau I pergi sekolah, okay, berapa orang, how many of you want to be an engineer? Kalau dulu angkat tangan kan, doktor, angkat tangan, no, tak ramai. Saya one school in Miri, saya pergi kan, sekolah rendah. Seorang engineer, seorang doktor, teacher, tak ada orang. Want to be a teacher, tak ada orang. Dia senyum-senyum tengok saya. The rest of you, what do you want to be, my dear? TikToker, YouTuber. Lain trend sekarang ni. Dia kata can make money. Jam 4 tu can make money, dah siap ada channel. Primary school. Kan lain the way they think lain anak-anak sekarang. Tak boleh dah macam dulu. Nak jadi cikgu tak? Jarang ada, tapi dia gelap-gelap kita. Lepas tu, some of the ambition, the career tu, you tak pernah dengar tau. Last week I went to Perak, typing and tapa. Career, saya kena Google apa benda lah career tu, something to do with space. Saya kata, saya nampak budak tu macam bijak, 4-5 boy. Bang, what do you want to be when you grow up? Apa disebut tau? So, how to spell? Mau kena Google saya. Tahu tak spelling? Oh, something to do with space. Saya dengar lah space tu, tapi punyalah spesifik student sekarang but baguslah, good sign also. And then social media, as I mentioned earlier on, kita pun nak cikgu tu menggunakan social media positively. Dan yes, budak-budak sekarang dia tak boleh dengar, dia kena something mengajar kids nowadays is unlike dulu. Dulu zaman kita sekolah, kita dengar dia cikgu cakap, ustazah, inilah balasan hari neraka. Ustazah kan, punyalah takut. Nowadays tak boleh, dia kena ada something. I went to Tadika, prasekolah di Perak. Ustazah pula kat situ. Lepas tu budak-budak ni prasekolah, 5 years old. Ustazah ni saya dah gelisah tengok. Mesti tak sampai pengajaran. Tapi dekat lesson plan nanti dia buat berjalan dengan berjaya, tapi tak saya tengok tak. So I went there. So, I panggil lah budak-budak. How many of you suka Roblox? Saya kan, saya taklah pandai, tapi saya adalah apps Roblox. Semua angkat tangan. Saya buka. Budak, dia tak pergi dah. Ustazah semua pergi dekat kerumun saya nak tengok Roblox. Saya cakap, Ustazah, that is a very simple contoh. You tak boleh chalk and tak boleh. You kena, tak boleh attention span dia tak boleh ulang. So, being a teacher, my dear, this group, be creative, be innovative. Mesti buat kelainan. Jangan the same old method. Buku dah sampai kuning dah. Okay. So this era we need to be very careful because pengaruh social media. Student sekarang dia memang bergantung kepada social media. Dia banyak. So cikgu pun kenalah buat. So memanglah kita ada cikgu. I was telling Dr. Bob, saya juga in charge of cikgu yang nak bersara awal. Every year memang adalah yang bersara awal tu. But I must tell you, I must make it clear now, yang bersara awal dia about 0.9% lah. Daripada cikgu kan ramai. Dalam 5,000 juga lah. Okay. Bersara 80+% of them, saya kalau I kategori, kita kategoriskan 55 and above. pencen 60, dia 55 tu dia dah bersalah. And secondly, they are already in DG 54. Dah tak boleh, nak susah dah nak bergerak lah. Kebun pun dah banyak, duit pun dah banyak, badan tak sihat, tak payahlah. Saya kata jadi liability pula nanti. Nanti you the longer you wait in school, nanti banyak lagi dosa. Tak masuk mengajar. And then dia akan kata apa tahu? All this dia blame the pula, no? Kehadiran, semua kita pakai dia kata I'm old enough. Tak boleh dah buat alasan. Saya kata manusia lemah memberi alasan, manusia kuat mencari jawapan. Yes, giving excuses is senang. I don't want this, I don't want that. Tapi cari jawapan kan. Okay. Kenapa saya katakan quality? First and foremost, saya nampak ialah the importance of kepimpinan sekolah. Okay, waktu dia katakan Fred Hetchinger ni adalah seorang reporter German, if I'm not mistaken. Good school or bad school, over the years as reporter, I have never seen a good school with poor principal or a poor school with a good principal. I have seen unsuccessful schools turn around into successful ones and regrettably outstanding school slide rapidly into decline. Semua due to leadership. Jadi the importance of having a good headmaster, good headmistress, a good principal kena penting, sangat penting. Sebab they are the captain of the journey. Bergantung kepada mereka. Some principal memang excellent, memang bagus. But to me, principal yang bagus ni dia ada qualities. First and foremost, they must ada caring, responsible, berjalan. Tak mau we also don't want principal in. They just sit down in the room, ada aircon, duduk buat filing. No. To me, you are not doing your work. Kan ada prinsipal memang saya pergi sekolah, saya akan check. Cikgu, student sama ini. Kalau dia tak betul jawab, you fail. Cikgu, tandas berapa? Ada prinsipal tak tahu berapa tandas kat sekolah dia. Ada pemuka blur-blur, nama cikgu pun tak tahu kenalah dengan saya. Tak boleh. Sebagai leaders in education sector, you must have certain qualities. You must portray that because you are leading by example. Walk the talk. Ada orang cakap pandai, but you need to walk the talk. Okay. What can you say? Ini saya pergi bulan lepas, masa bulan Ramadan. Ini SK Ululubai. Some of you may heard of this school. Sekolah ni pernah dapat banyak anugerah Commonwealth International. Sekolah ni SKM. Now only 17 students dalam. Tetapi sekolah ni, all of them speak English to me. Bukan to me saja, sama dia pun dia speak English. Ni orang Iban. They speak English, good English. Jauh sekolah ni di Limbang, jauh gelah jauh. Tapi dah boleh, tak payah by boat lah. Because kepimpinan. Sayang saya tak tunjuk gambar the headmaster. The headmaster memang devoted, memang seorang yang sangat dedicated to make this school special in many ways. And to me, he has done a good job. Dia dah meletakkan sekolah ni, despite the fact that mereka ni SES rendah, luar bandar, jauh, what can you expect kan? But they have proven it. Bahawa if you want it, you will get it. If you work for it, you will get it. Tak kisah jauh. Ini something that can inspire you. I met few teachers, young teachers there yang juga bagus. Jadi pada saya, not about where you are, not about your position, but you ask yourself, what can I give to the society? What can I give to the nation? What can I give to the kids? Ini why tadi teacher matters. Teachers ni dia kena ada first personal qualities lah. This is very important. They must have certain qualities as I mentioned earlier. Caring, responsible, integrity, kena ada sense of humor sikit lah kan, kalau tak boring lah kelas sama kan Prof. Kena ada, but don't overdo it lah. Kadang orang ingat joke kita pula nanti kan. Okay, these are the important qualities that a teachers must have. They must have this. Dia suka budak. And I don't understand if kalau cikgu saya tak suka, I don't like this. The hati dia penuh dengan hatred. So kenapa jadi cikgu? Baiklah jadi penyambut penjahat kan? You jadi cikgu, hati you penuh dengan kasih sayang, full of love. You want people, you want your student to excel, you want them to succeed. Itu cikgu. You want others to success. Itu cikgu. Ya? Kemudian of course they must have, ini diajar oleh your lecturers lah, professional competencies. Questioning technique, communication, assessment, curriculum, how to unpack and read your curriculum, how to make your lessons fun. Itu di kuliah education, I'm sure you belajar benda tu. Macam saya dulu belajar. Of course, masa dah berubah Dr. Azam, I remember the late Tan Long ajar bawa ruler, pembaris ni, make sure the student straight row. Oh, sekarang tak boleh, kena fleksibel. But there are things you learn, you unlearn, you relearn, ya. Tak apa. But basic, sebagai guru, you must be amanah, trustworthy. Masuk kelas on time. The students work, you betul-betul buat it dengan ikhlas. You tak mengharap apa-apa. Okay. Why? Kenapa cikgu penting? Ini yang saya nak katakan, ini mungkin boleh share dengan cikgu-cikgu. Okay. Kesannya you akan nampak after years, this is memang kajian conducted by Sawyer to see the effect of effective teacher. The kesan is after years, bertahun. A good teacher, an effective teacher, when I say effective teacher, mean he or she can deliver the lesson well, understood by the students. Betul-betul dia faham, dia master concept. For instance, maths. The concept pun dia memang master, the student can understand well and dapat buat. So kesan dia nampak lah. So to each and every one of you future teachers, lot more to learn. Never mind. After all, life is learning, and once you stop learning, you stop living. Read a lot, mix a lot, banyaklah dekat YouTube pun banyak cikgu-cikgu where you can learn. Okay, so I think that's about it. Oh, sorry. Okay, I think that's about it. Dah dekatnya. Okay, so kalau ada kelemahan, any shortcoming, saya minta maaf lah. So it has been seronok lah tengok. Suasana is familiar many years back. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Semoga UIA terus cemerlang, I'm sure lah. I'm sure, especially kuliah of education. Yeah. Tapi saya jarang jumpa di luar. Jumpa kaunselor adalah 2-3 orang saya jumpa, but jarang jumpa. Mungkin sebab tak ramai kan. Kadang saya, you mana? Kadang orang tanya, you mana? Adalah adalah beberapa orang saya jumpa. Di Kedah hari tu saya ada jumpa, di Sarawak beberapa orang saya jumpa. Tapi macam dia nampak berbeza lah. Dia nampak the way they think, the way they analyze, the way they present themselves, itu yang kita nak. Memang I remember lepas saya I got my PhD in UIA, because sebelum tu saya dah dapat kepengetuaan. I don't want to be a principal actually. Tapi dah ambil kepengetuaan kan, principalship, kenalah jadi. But instead of that, I want to lambat-lambatkan to do PhD. After PhD, saya kena jadi pengetua. That was, I think, my greatest challenge. Di sekolah yang jauh, but I need to prove to everybody. Orang semua tahu I did my PhD in UIA. But I have to prove, because masa tu I'm bringing the university's name. Saya tak boleh fail. I cannot fail masa tu. So orang tengok. And Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. As I mentioned earlier, the journey is not smooth. Tears and laughter, days and night, rain and shine. But Alhamdulillah, be thankful. Bersyukur dengan apa yang ada. Some of the things are beyond your control, then that's it. But things that you can control, by all means, do it. And do it wholeheartedly. Whatever you do it wholeheartedly. So once again, thank you very much for the invitation. Semoga kita berjumpa lagi pada masa yang akan datang. Selamat Hari Raya Maaf Lahir dan Batin.
Tadi mic extra. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, thank you so much, Doctor. So we have, actually, I'm so sorry that I forgot to tell you this earlier, but we are broadcasted online. Okay, so we are actually broadcasting online, so we have participants joining us in Zoom, as well as we are live streaming on YouTube. So there are so many people saying thank you so much for the great sharing, and we have also Prof. Rosnani. If you can look at the camera there. Yeah. I believe she's your former teacher, right? Yeah. So she said salam, and she said thank you so much for sharing and contributing back to your alma mater. And we have few comments saying that, MashaAllah, you are the real Murabbi of IIM, and that is Dr. Hamza. She said that, and we have few, yes, and also we have few questions. Actually, with me, I've got two questions. We'll go the question online first, then the one in the hall, yeah? Okay. Do you have proper mic? Yeah, okay. Should we wait, or should I just ask the question? You got already. Okay, good. Okay, the first question. Okay. Kerana doktor, but it is in Malay. I'll try, yeah. Okay. Saya ada soalan. Kerana Dr. Norisah daripada bahagian sekolah, bolehkah beliau berkongsi cabaran-cabaran antara SK dan SJKC dari segi sukatan pelajaran, guru, penguasaan murid, bukan Melayu, terhadap bahasa Malaysia, murid Islam terhadap pendidikan Islam dan amalannya, serta perpaduan, guru-guru dan keuangan. Panjang soalan ni, saya teruskan. Apakah kita akan teruskan sistem pendidikan yang memecahkan kita di sekolah rendah selama-lamanya? Apakah usaha KPM demi kesatuan? Barnes pun berusaha untuk satu sistem kebangsaan pada tahun 1949, tetapi terus dibangkang oleh kelompok Cina yang kini dipimpin oleh Dong, Zong dan lain-lain. Jadi itu saja soalan. And this question is actually Prof. Rosani Hashim.
Okay, follow online Prof. Ada mungkin kod PM tepi kot. Okay, there are things yang polisi lah kan. I hope kita faham. Kita faham dan kita pun ada impian. Yeah, we have kita nak, as I mentioned earlier on tadi, kita nak Malaysian yang bagaimana kan. But at the same time, kita pun ada limitations. But I also believe, Prof, perjuangan belum selesai. Okay? Whatever means, kita faham sekolah-sekolah yang pelbagai. Sekolah-sekolah kita pelbagai tau. Dia ada sekolah macam ni, sekolah macam ni. Sepatutnya at this early stage, kita melalui pendidik yang sama. So in terms of penguasaan bahasa, BM, kita memang meletakkanlah. Itu syarat. Penguasaan bahasa, though despite the fact that kita dah abolish UPSR, dulu we have UPSR to C, maknanya dia below, then C dia kena masuk peralihan untuk to strengthen the mastering of BM. Tapi oleh kerana dah tak ada, we are using pentaksiran dalam bilik darjah lah. And then so this year kita nampak, kita retest the kids yang from SDK ni, kita retest them, and the pattern is the same before UPSR dan after UPSR. So kita letakkan that we can do at the moment. Kita nak mereka master dulu BM, and syarat SPM lulus BM dan sejarah tu.
Alright, thank you so much. I hope that answers the question, Prof. Okay, next question from online participant. One second. Okay, sekarang kita ada banyak cikgu yang suka buat live dalam kelas. Boleh ke? Appropriate ke? Macam malu je.
I think I mentioned this now. Memang kita faham. We have ethics. There are things memang kita ada beberapa orang guru memang kita tegur jugalah. To me, kalau benda itu tidak profesional, contohnya dia nak ngajar, because kita introducing smart classroom. Tahu tak? Maknanya cikgu from this school and kita buat kajian rintis pilot project with 116 sekolah. Where sekolah different state lah. Dia boleh interact streaming. Yang itu that is professional. Tetapi apabila dia melibatkan the very unprofessional, contohlah, I'm sorry I have to say this, tak suka tapi kena sebut, jual demonstrate tudung kan dalam kelas ni, tutorial shawl. Sebab saya pernah tengok tutorial shawl, tutorial makeup. Yang itu unprofessional. That is unprofessional. Sebenarnya tak boleh ya. Even macam you boleh katakan you ambil pengajaran you yang you rasa. In fact, I'm now following a few teachers yang bagus tau. There are some teachers out there yang saya following. Dia punya live, dia punya TikTok, I follow. I tahu dia cikgu lah. So dia ajar ni benda ni. Some are good, tetapi there must be limitations. Ada yang tidak boleh, yang unethic, unprofessional. Kalau dalam kelas katakan, in fact, ada negara, I'm taking Australia for instance, you tak boleh simply tunjuk muka budak tu. That is wrong, legally it is wrong. You tunjuk muka budak. Tapi saya tengok ada cikgu dia blurkan muka budak tu. Okay. So legally that is wrong. The parents can sue you. Jadi cikgu yang di luar sana, be careful.
So in Malaysia kita ada apa dia
kita tak jelas sangat, tetapi kita bincang juga dengan penasihat undang-undang. So there are things that parent boleh bawa benda ni, tetapi tidak boleh. You cannot kalau kata without consent of the parent, you tak boleh without consent of the parent. But saya tengok memang ada cikgu buat. I think not only Australia, few countries. Ya, tak boleh.
I have a question about that. Is there any proactive measures that is being taken by ministry level to provide trainings on ethical practices in classroom? For example, recording of minors, children in classroom settings. Are there any kind of trainings that are being provided to cikgu, especially the new ones?
Very good.
And also secondly, whether there are kind of official consequences, let's say the public can report the person for doing all this TikTok live or Instagram live, right? Which is again the ethical part of the corruption. So ada tak
Okay.
consequence tu ada tak? Is it
Yes. Number one, awareness. We include that one in our PTM, Program Transformasi Minda. First and foremost to me is awareness. There must be some awareness first. And our unit integrity, we have one unit. One of the area that they are looking at is regarding this matter. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, some of the teachers we have called them, we have reminded them on the consequences of their actions. Okay? So we are doing our part actually by giving them awareness, by explaining to them the consequences, and at the same time, we have also online CISPA. This is not only for Ministry of Education, for all ministries, where you can lodge your report there. So for instance, for Ministry of Education, we will take up whatever report related to Ministry of Education. Okay.
Right, thank you. Do we have any other questions from the floor? Yes, please, Prof. Silakan.
Soalan lah. Pengaliwan lah. Boleh ke kami KOED ni menambahkan pelajar supaya lebih bekerjasama dengan kita guru kepada dan kemudian khususnya kepada trust kepada sekolah.
That one, I think this one is under KPT, under Kementerian Pengajian Tinggi, Prof. Dia ada unduran dia. Yang IPG, that one is under KPM. University is under KPT. Tetapi kita discuss juga, Prof. We discuss. Kalau IPG memang under us lah. That one we can always claim with the unduran. Not claim, we plan lah actually. Not claim. Thank you.
Silakan Ustaz Ibrahim.
So, saya punya soalan ni dari masa baru istilah. Kalau kita terlampau menengok pada kajian-kajian yang terkuat BNB pada Surabaya, akademik Surabaya, tak ramai orang buat tentang non-cognitive learning. Kita dah tahu betul-betul kita ni level of resilience, hardiness, kan? Kita tak tahu level. Sebab kalau nak cuti pun, dia tak resilient, tak guna. Dia akan disenangkannya. Jadi saya galakkan lah kalau ayah untuk presiden sekolah boleh buat kajian tentang macam mana sudut yang non-kognitif. Sebab orang tak mahu dengan non-kognitif, orang suka dengan A. Orang suka dengan proses, orang suka dengan treatment A. Jadi kalau boleh yang itu saya galakkan jauh masuk kan. Kalau bergerak saya tahu saya akan buat tim saya.
Saya ke kita?
Saya tahu ni saya ini orang saya galakkan yang itu.
Ya, thank you. Okay. Memang ada juga buat, cuma ada kajian yang dibuat oleh KPM tu kita tak adalah. Kita tak white publish tau. Kita dibincang dalam perniagaan. But good response from you, a good suggestion from you. Betul? I agree, A is not everything, academic is not everything. Ada student tak cemerlang academic but they did well. Ramai sebenarnya. Menjawab ni? Kita ni, dia memang ada kajian tau, tapi cuma kita tak reveal tau, kajian tu kita tak reveal. Usually dalam ni saja, kemudian that is how, in fact, I'm taking for instance curriculum. Ada orang kata, okay, change the curriculum. Ini tu, mula dulu dia kata terlalu sikit. Ni pula terlalu susah. Topik terlalu susah. We study curriculum. Saya dulu curriculum. Kan? Curriculum is something that you cannot change overnight. And then our curriculum, sekarang kita macam as you mentioned just now, Prof, kita pun dalam fasa reviewing. Dia dah full cycle. Okay. Kita tak boleh kata, sekarang ni orang ramai yang mengatakan, okay, terlalu susah. Tajuk ni tak patut masuk, tajuk ni tak patut masuk. Tetapi kita masa nak buat tu kita buat engagement, parents, teachers yang buat curriculum, the design, ramai tu adalah cikgu, because to us they are the implementer, they know better, bukan, they are not yang theoretical, dia tahu, at the grassroots level, at the implementation level, they are the one yang akan sebab tu dia tahu, okay, tajuk ni kena masuk. Tetapi yang orang kata tajuk banyak dan sebagainya, ini banyak macam I'm taking maths for instance, dia kata tak perlu masuk insurans ke interest or whatsoever loan, tapi sebenarnya kita tak masukkan pengiraan pun, konsep sahaja, konsep ada benda itulah, dan disitulah terletaknya kebijaksanaan guru, the wisdom of the teacher. Dan cikgu dalam kelas dia kena bijak, oh student dia tak boleh one for all for one. Okay, these are the syllabus, these are the DSKP. Dia tak boleh, dia kena tahu, okay student sini dah A, dia dah pandai. Cognitively katakan, yang ini tak. So dia kena, okay ini ajar ni. for the student yang mungkin highly cognitive dia bagus, dia mungkin boleh enrichment. But yang tak semua orang mungkin ada masih kurang, ada masalah struggling dia buat pengukuhan lah. So the wisdom of the teacher is very important. Sangat penting. Sebab itu cikgu tu sangat penting. Dia kena tahu, dia kena bijak. Gone were the days one for all for one. Zaman kita sekolah dulu, cikgu masuk kelas, semua buat. Lepas tu tak kira, tak ada differentiation. But there must be some element of differentiation. Differentiation in terms of materials. Differentiation in terms of activities. Tak boleh satu kelas, let's say 38 students. Tak boleh 38 tu sama, no. They are different. The differences must be addressed by the teacher.
If there's one thing that we should change in our dissertation, how would that be?
Oh, banyak taklah banyak lah. Yang antaranya saya nampak the training tu tentang pedagogi, because as I mentioned just now, kids different dah. And then the importance juga cikgu ni dalam diri cikgu, the resilient. Mana cakap, resilient is very important tau. That is elemen yang kena ada, yang must have, bukan should have, must have, yang kena ada. Also social skill among teachers. This one ni lahir tahun 90-an ni, 90s kan, betul tak? Lain. The way kadang-kadang the way dia bawa diri dia is different. So of course ada age gap kat situ, tetapi kepada yang muda-muda ni dia ajar dia the importance of having strength in here. Itu penting. So whatever challenges, my dear, if you're facing later on, if you have that strength, you will be able to survive. Most teachers, taklah most kot, adalah cikgu sekarang yang muda-muda, they don't have this strength. I tell you, Prof, depression is real. Depression is real. Dulu saya tanya depression is real. Cikgu pun ada depression is real. Ini mungkin off lah, tapi memang ada. So they need to have that strength, because life is so fragile. Anything can happen to anyone at any time. So dia mesti kuat di sini. Of course kuat di sini ni lah. Itu saya belajar kat UIA. Back to atas. That one memang I really thankful lah. Okay.
We have 3 questions. So one online, and then we have Madam Azura, and then lastly from Dr. Zainuddin and Dr. Ismail Hamzah. Students, no questions. Okay, last kali. But let's listen to the one from online. So we have a question online. From Kalaivani Chalapan. So the question is, thank you very much for the sharing, for sharing the realistic operation problem. Is there any opportunity for the public to share solutions so that the solutions can be shared? No, to listen to the solutions to the shared challenges. If there is, how?
Okay, actually we are open. In fact, were you there right from masa di Everly? Yeah. Kita open, kita welcome whatever suggestion from public. Kita open lah maknanya. There are many ways lah. Boleh pakai email. There are many ways you can always approach us. We are open. Kita open. In fact, dulu we have open table. We open to the public. Kita dengar. We listen to them.
All right, I hope that answers the question. So let's listen to Adam. Yeah, what's the question? Stand up.
So, what is one day that KPM replace the physical textbook to the digital textbook? So, dalam sebenarnya, macam mana kata dengan nanti, kita punya buku textbook kita sebenarnya tak ada, semua kita guna online dan student digunakan untuk bawa gadget ke sekolah. Apa pendapat
Laki bagus lah. Tetapi mesti ada facilities. Our limitation now is facilities. When kita textbook sekarang every student dapat. So when kita sekarang sebenarnya ada dah. We are in the process now. Di Delima we have platform kan. Delima memang semua ada dekat situ. The buku teks pun dah ada dalam tu. Semua buku teks dah ada. Oh, in fact, including this braille pun ada dalam tu. Semua ada. You just access. Cuma our limitation is not every student ada. Bila kita nak buat semua buku teks, semua cikgu mesti ada, semua murid mesti ada, dan line mesti ada. Tapi we are not in the process. Cuma dari segi percentage tu memang semua judul buku teks ada, including braille lah. Saya dah tengok hari tu braille, sejarah dah ada dalam Delima tu ada. So we really hope, because with that dia akan solve banyak problem. Tak ada dah beg berat dan sebagainya kan. Dia akan banyak mengatasi masalah kita lah. Sebenarnya boleh je, boleh, tak ada halangan. Ada halangan. Of course lah, macam phone, ada sekolah dia berhati-hati, dia fikir negatif kan, nanti buat apa. Of course, I can understand also. Being a principal for many years, saya pun ada negatif juga. Telefon nanti dia viral ke, nanti dia buat apa kan, kita pun ada. Tetapi kalau untuk pendidikan, we have no objection on that.
Okay, alright. Thank you so much, Doctor. Madam Azura, the question.
The weather yang country is very hot, and the student they need to wear the tie, so it's very convenient. So this kalau keadaan pertama hari itu kita mengantarkan pada students dan hak realisasi pada students. Ya, antar pada students dan kemudian.
Okay, thank you for the response.
Alright,
Kita tengoklah keadaannya.
Maafkan saya. Teruskan Dr. Tak ada, saya tak ada. InsyaAllah. Okay, moving on to the next question from students, is it? Yes, please, sister.
Malaysia lambatkan pusat praktis dan tentu ada pelajar yang menggunakan tabung jadi sebabkan itu disebabkan pusat praktis adalah terbawa PPN ada hak langsung untuk berkelas dengan tersebut dan sebagainya apa menghantar anak-anak ke pusat praktis itu dapat pendidikan tapi tidak dari arah juga jadi disebabkan tidak berdaftar ada PPN ada hak langsung untuk masuk langsung untuk
Okay, kita tak ada hak lah. Tapi what we are doing now, kita buat engagement. Sebab that one under negeri. Agama-agama ni bawah kerajaan negeri. Kalau Selangor, Selangor lah kerajaan negeri punya. Tapi apa yang kita buat sekarang, kita buat engagement dengan higher authorities. Maknanya menggalakkan mereka berdaftar. Because can you imagine kalau student ni tapi bila dia tak berdaftar, kadang they don't take SPM. They have no SPM. Tapi dia tapis. So nanti macam mana dia nak masuk market, job market without SPM? Ada yang ambil SPM. Tetapi ada yang ambil SPM. Dia tak ada SPM. But dia tapis lah. Ini yang kita harap dia ada sijil yang membolehkan mereka masuk job market. In terms of membantu kita tak ada, is beyond kita punya authority lah. That one is under state, bawah state. But what we can do, we encourage them to register with us. That one kita encourage them, and then kita buat engagement with higher authority. Kita panggil mereka, kita bercakap dengan mereka, kita galakkan mereka. In fact, that one tafis is sama ada bahagian pendidikan Islam atau bahagian pendidikan swasta. Our officers they bukti ada berdaftar, memang tak ada yang tak berdaftar lah. Even in KL ada yang memang tak berdaftar. So what we can do itulah macam saya katakan tadi, kita sedangkan. So far we have met yang higher authority dalam bidang pendidikan agama ni, and we plan what we can do about it. How are we going to handle it? First, kita nak training juga. Ada cikgu-cikgu. Problem dia pun cikgu-cikgu dia tahu. Cikgu dia tak ada training. Tak ada no proper training. So we will help them in many ways. Kita nak win-win situation, right? Maknanya winning on their side and winning on our side. Kita pun dapat mengurangkan masalah. So in terms of membantu semua tu bukan kita punya bidang kuasa. Okay? So I hope I answer your question.
Alright, Alhamdulillah. So we'll take the last question because it's almost 12. Okay, yes, sister.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you give some comments regarding the shortage of teachers in school? Regarding the shortage of teachers in school, because just now you already stated that in the slide there are a lot of teachers that already in the KPM, but in school we face shortages.
Okay, I can understand that. Kita memang ada shortage. Okay, satu shortage of numbers. Yang kedua mismatch. Especially in English kita memang kurang lah. I must admit we have issues. Because sekarang ni last week the appointment of teachers is done by Suruhanjaya Pendidikan. Dia yang appoint, but dia akan hantar kepada kita. So dia kata English memang tak banyak takers. Tak banyak. Kita perlu tak banyak takers English. Okay. So mismatch berlaku. And surprisingly juga BM also shortage. Dah English tadi BM also shortage. So kurang memang. But in terms of distribution of teachers pun kita pun ada isu. Okay. Selalunya kalau ikut negeri, based on negeri tidak ada katakan dalam kita panggil sebagai ABM, anggaran belanjawan lulus. Dia ada kota lah, katakan for instance SMK agama ni dia layak dapat katakan 98 teachers body, 98 teachers dalam tu we have formula, is luar norma dalam norma, dewan tak apalah, nanti jadi pengetua you tahu lah kira. We have ratio also. Kita ada ratio lah, sekolah menengah, sekolah rendah, and SKM they have different formula. Okay, but ada sekolah negeri, dia memang kita, ada negeri tu memang kita tak penuhkan 100%. Ada give and take here and there dan sebagainya. Saya ambil contoh barat. Yang paling rendah pengisian ialah Sarawak lah. Dan Sarawak tu yang kurang tu ialah agama Islam. Okay, saya kan tunjuk gambar tadi. Okay, sekarang ini kalau ada pun seorang murid Islam, dia mesti ada seorang ustaz atau ustazah. So in that case, cikgu di barang tu sekolah, dia ada beberapa sekolah, there is no pendidikan Islam teacher. Tu siapa nak jawab pun nanti. Tak ada. So, tapi dia ada cikgu lain yang bukan mengajar, bukan pendidikan Islam punya option. So, apa yang kami buat dalam masa saya di pendidikan Sarawak, kita tengok cikgu mana yang kita boleh suruh dia mengajar pendidikan Islam. Itulah the nearest solution. Or another option yang kita buat ialah katakan few schools. So mungkin seorang guru mobile lah, dia kena mobile. Mungkin dekat sini only 2 students, ini 3, kadang-kadang seorang. Tapi cikgu tu kena mobile. That is our solution. So dari segi shortage in terms of option, mismatch dan sebagainya. That one itu yang isu kita. Sebab itu kita orang kata we try our very best. Kita ada engagement with SPP dengan ambilan baru ini nanti, kita harap kita akan ada lebih, kita akan cukup cikgu lah untuk mengisi Dan dalam masa yang sama, kita macam saya kata tadi lah, ada guru bersara dan sebagainya. Tapi walaupun bilangan dia konsisten, tak adalah tiba-tiba naik dengan banyak no. Dia consistently. About the percentage. CFR. Senate belum, Senate. Oh, Senate. Oh, temporal. Temporal juga. English lah.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, we've come to the end of the program. So if you have more questions, you can DM the P, inshallah. Okay, so now I would like to invite Prof. Dr. Nurlida Abu Qasim on the stage to present souvenirs as a token of appreciation from us to Dr. Nurisa. Cameraman, a woman. Alright, Alhamdulillah, thank you so much, Prof. Thank you so much, Doctor. Now, before we end, we will have a photography session, inshallah. So, if I may I ask all of you to come to the center of the hall so that the camera peeps will be here and take the picture of all of us. Inshallah, ta'al. Ya, Prof. Boleh duduk ke bawah.
Duduk tengah ni. Dia belakang je. Dapat ambil gambar sendiri merah. Belakang beli diri. Tak blok.
Dia tengok orang terus.
Okay je. Tak biasa. Mana ada two-way communication. Masa tu dia. Dia ada ni. List menu makan.